So this is Scott.
Hi.
Braver man than me, as I said before, but he knows everything about the car, and it is actually a good car, and he's happy to take it. So, there you go, Scott.
Jack.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, mate. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 27. Big news today. The Lancia is actually sold. I was sure that the Esprit would be the first car to go, and indeed, I did have a deposit for that within a day of advertising it. But that deal fell through because the guy wanted me to deliver it to Lancaster. So that's fallen through, but someone has called, has seen the videos and everything. He's called Scott. He's a brave man, and he's given me a deposit on the Lancia, so I'm delivering it this morning. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. I know it will. So how do I feel about it all? Well, not that great, mainly because I've lost £1,000 on this car, but because I ended up spending £3,000 pretty much doing it up and fixing up all the rust and the brakes and all the other bits that kind of needed doing. So the car still isn't perfect by any means. I mean, you know, it's a very high mileage car and everything, but I tell you, it's a lot better than a lot of the ones I've seen with much lower mileage. On the whole, I am sorry to see it go. I'm quite fond of it, but I have to say, it's more that I'm actually fond of the car itself because of the way it is, rather than the way it drives. I do like the way it drives. It's a great car, but I was expecting something really pretty incredible from all the fuss and all the magazine articles that I read as a kid. And to be brutally honest, it hasn't lived up to it. In terms of the driving experience, it's good. It's really good for a hatch, but it doesn't really excite me. It's not that, you know, it's not that incredible. It's a bit of a shocker, I suppose. It's not quite as aggressive. I don't know, but it has, in terms of pure handling, feel and everything else, it's left me a little bit cold. Not all that I was expecting, but just looking at those dials brings a smile to my face. They're just so cool. It's so, you know, it's such a cool thing. This lovely little wheel, I know it's not original, but it feels really nice, it feels right. The way the red pig looks as well, it's just, you know, if ever a car had a face, this is definitely one of them. And it is by far the most practical and most comfortable of all my cars. So it's almost a bit of a disappointment that this is the car that sold first. I was hoping the Lotus would sell first because I was going to use this for an epic road trip that is going to be happening in a couple of weeks to Europe. About this, I'm driving down to Switzerland where I'm going to be testing an Alfa 4C. After that, driving to my uncle's house in Italy for 3 or 4 days where I am trying to line up a test of an Alpine A1110, the original fantastic old Alpine. After that, I'm going to be driving up to a mate's house in Holland. He's got a Nismo GTR, a holy grail of all GTRs. He also has a 997 RS, and we're going to be driving together to the Ring, doing a video on that day. And then the next day, we've got a full day's track day at Spa in Belgium, which is absolutely the best track in the world. But it's also the place where I crashed really badly last time I was out there. Every time now, I've sort of fixed up the 964, but every time that I do sort of high-speed braking, I've done a couple of track days since, it's a butt-clenching moment. But it's going to be an amazing trip. I'm going to get some amazing videos out of it, so please subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one.